grandeur that is Costco. If you have a gift card, you actually don't have to have a membership. See here we have the menu, pretty straightforward, a couple items that you can choose from. If you're gonna get a slice of that cheese pizza, you get a hot dog with a soda, of course. Might as well throw a chocolate chip cookie in there. Turkey provolone. Let's give it a shot. I haven't had my coffee for the day, so I guess we're gonna go with this cold brew here. As you see there, we just got a buttload of food for only $17.24. Came out in like less than 2 minutes. That's pretty crazy. Back secured, folks. Let's see what it hits for. This here is the reputable Costco. Now we got a few items here. Make sure to get a slice of pizza, which I have not had in about 3 years, so we're gonna give it a shot. Textbook with the Costco pizza slices, super duper fat, very chewy, cheesy slice. Get into it, folks. Cheers. So chewy. Very thick on the crust there. It's very chewy. It's damn near a jaw workout, but man, I really like the flavor. You know, I've learned that Costco pizza is an acquired taste. Either you love it or you hate it. If you're trying to eat it in the traditional sense of like a New York style pizza, it's probably not gonna be your favorite, but if you just experience it for what it is, definitely something you'll like. That backside. It's a pretty solid offering, people. I'm gonna give the pizza a solid 8.3 out of 10. Here we have their turkey and cheese provolone sandwich. Closer look there, we'll see that is a hearty freaking sandwich. I think it was like $3.99 if I'm not mistaken. We have provolone, we have turkey, we have onions, and we have tomato slices. Read them in wheat, folks, but does it taste good? We'll find out. Cheers. That's actually pretty good. I personally never had the turkey provolone sandwich before. I've always wondered, people. That's why you just gotta go and try. It's very warm, fresh out the oven. It's actually not a solid piece of turkey breast, but it's turkey breast slices. The provolone's very mild, but it does produce a very good flavor. Pretty fire. Pretty much what you expect. Pretty good price for the amount of food that you get here. The Maillard reaction going on there. With the burnt cheese, the melted cheese over the top. The cheese pool's going crazy. Woo! Let me give the turkey provolone sandwich a solid 8.9 out of 10. How do y'all feel about these new soda lids? Look at that. No straw. Are they trying to wean us off the straws? Honestly, this makes sense, so I'm not mad at it. I typically don't get ice in my drinks, but that is super warm. Probably should have. Nevertheless, let's cool it down with this here mocha calorie bomb right here. Load it up. We have what seems to be hot fudge drizzle on the side. This is the iced mocha beverage. Way too much for one person, might add, but hey, we're in America, baby. Let's get it. As you see there, they did not hold back. Cheers. I believe this was $3.99. Really rich, lots of chocolate, good amount of coffee flavor as well. They did not hold back on that. Kind of sugary though, to be honest. I'm gonna give this a 7.4 out of 10. Here we have the infamous Costco glizzy, which I also have not had in many years. Typically when I go to Costco, I'll get a slice of pizza and call it a day, because all these items are so freaking hearty. All beef hot dogs, so you don't have to worry about the pork. I don't eat pork, by the way, if you don't know. Got the relish and the mustard on it as well. Cheers, folks. Take it down. That's a hearty bite. Very juicy hot dog, solid meat in there. Very present flavor of onions and garlic in there. It's not just a one note flavor of hot dog. Nice little contrast to the mustard and the relish. Definitely gives it a nice little bite then. Very crispy, nice snap on the casing as well. Not really much to complain about. Still classic solid hot dog and it's really big. Let me get that a 7.6 out of 10. I think Sam's Club might have a 1-up on the Costco hot dog because they put the sesame seed on the outside. It just gives that little extra bit of dimension of flavor. Puts it over the edge just a little bit. Last but definitely not least, folks, look at this Mondo AF cookie. You can smell the richness in the chocolate chips without even having to get close to it. A very rich smell. Let's see what the inside's looking like though. Not much of a puree. I'm not a purist, but I am a theorist. We're gonna see where this is hidden on the scale of relativity to the rest of these items on this menu here. It's got a nice bake, it's got a nice outside, but also it's gooey on the inside, so it looks like it's gonna be a nicely balanced cookie. Let me stop yapping and give it a shot. Well, that's pretty solid. Folks, the goo factor on that cookie is real. Super lava, and it's still warm even though I got it about 5 minutes ago. It feels like it came fresh out the oven. I don't know if they have a conveyor belt going back there, but that is super hot, super fresh, very gooey. And the flavor of the chocolate chips, not the best, but far from the worst. Costco, some pretty solid eats. I'm gonna give them an 8.2 out of 10 overall.